We're back. The last Irma delay finally over. I'm Dan Romanoff. Machine, Dwayne Wade in the corner. This is your weekly OTL. Yes, welcome back to the OTL, your one-stop shop for all things Orange Tree fantasy football related. Now, we missed an entire week of fantasy football breakdown, and we apologize for it, but we're making it up to you with an update.
Woohoo! Update!
Hey, it's an update. Cue the music. There are as many teams at 2-0 as there are 0-2. The members are the only division without a winning record, and the outdoor staff is the only division with 2. There's been as many games scored with 60 points or less as there have been with 100 points or more. These guys can't score. These guys can't stop. This guy took the scoring record again. This guy got hurt. And this is what Mr. Benz might have looked like when he saw it. Sacks hurt, defenses can score, and 2 teams have put up over 100 points both weeks, but only one is 2-0. And it's finally week 3, the first 100% divisional matchup in the OTL. So, how are we going to tackle week 3? Like any OTL member should. We're going from the bottom and working our way up, kid. Where's that worst division? What is that? Members. Why? Worst record. There are 2 owners who have admitted that their team has been putting their lips where God says men shouldn't. And owner Reedhead seems to know a little too much about it. Hopefully, he's not the recipient. Now, both teams are looking good here in week 3. Dalton had Sammy Watkins put up 22 points on a Thursday, where Muth, playing everywhere all the time, watched them only put up 7 points from 2 positions. We're going to indoor staff. Why? Not a single losing record in the entire division. Now, Joseph Benz, who's been talking a lot of smack early, has lost David Johnson, and he looks like he's still going to be able to continue to fight. But that's the headline to watch. Going up to the outdoor staff, the premier division here in the OTL. Why? 2 teams that are 2-0. Third place team, one of the only teams to not score less than 100 points in both weeks so far. And that leaves the 4th place team in that division, Will Fork on first day, scrambling. A total of 24 transactions through 2 weeks. That's more than the other 2 divisions combined. He's trying to play catch up. Don't know if he can do it. But I'll tell you what he can do. He can try. And that is your update. We're coming back with Dwayne and Dwayne's slow roll.
The OTL is brought to you by Mike's Gambling House. It's an apartment, so the house never wins.
What's up, man? This is Dwayne Wade, as always, chilling with the machine. And this is Dwayne's Slow Roll, brought to you by Mike's Gambling House, where it's an apartment, so the house never wins. What's my slow roll about this week? I'm about to tell you, man. It's about public enemy number 1. The man we all hate. The man that's been holding us down. I'm not talking about Trump. I'm not talking about Kim Jong-un. I'm talking about Matthew Berry, man. This dude don't know what he's talking about. He said last week, pick up Carson Palmer. Carson Palmer? My grandma put up more points than Carson Palmer last week, man. I'm sick of this dude, man. He had a whole segment in his own show talking about how he messed up. He does it every week. I ain't calming down. Don't tell me to calm down. Whatever, man. Dan, back to you.
Yeah, I think we can all agree that guy sucks. And we're closing this week on a segment focusing on our outlook for week 3. Lee and Dalton are playing for their first victory of the year. If Lee wins, it'll match his winning record for the entire last year. You got Reedhead and Devin Hunter, both looking to go 3-0. Both would be their longest winning streaks in the OTL. You got Draper looking to start 3-0 again. Last year, it didn't work out for him. He actually ended up giving up, if you remember correctly, but then made the playoffs. So, all's well that ends well, but he didn't win. Finally, you got Muff Cabbage and Everywhere All the Time looking for somebody to take some kind of command here in the members division. But it's worth pointing out, even though it's early in the year, nobody from the members division is actually qualified for the playoffs. But hey, Someone's got to do it, and one of them will. Alright, that's your show. That's your OTL. Dwayne saying goodbye. I'm saying see you later. Next week, we'll be back. More fantasy football talk. Oh yeah, the machine says bye too.